Today I'm showing the GoveeLife electric kettle. What I love about this kettle is that you can program the temperature that you're gonna use. If you have like a specialty drink, and you can have in the memory one for specialty that is this is set up at 212 degrees. Is all stainless interior, is very well made and easy to fill up with water because it's very nice and open. You just pour the water. The amount of water that you want is about over 32 ounces or 1 liter of water. So once you put it in here, then you have the temperature set that you want your drink to be at. Like my wife like her tea uh, XYZ temperature. In this case, we set it at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. If you have a tea that you don't want to exceed the 200, you want 180, 160, like when I drink my tea, my mate, I always heat up the temperature at 166 degree, because if I go over that temperature, it will burn my tea. What happens is going to alter the real flavor of it. So now we're boiling the water up to 212 degrees, and you can see actual how the temperature is going up. The other feature that this cattle has is like you can operate with Alexa, you can operate with the app in your phone. When you get up in the morning, you can tell Alexa, set up my cattle at XYZ temperature. So as you can see now, the temperature is reaching our right temperature, right? And in a few seconds, it's just gonna be ready to go. In my case, what I like of this is like, I get up in the morning, I can set up the temperature of the cattle, and by the time that I finish feeding my cat, my tea is gonna be ready to go. Now, this is the app, how you can set up at the temperature that you want. Now it's beeping, and there we go, 212 degrees. Now you're going to see this, a nice tea that my wife really loves her tea. There we go. You can see this steaming hot. Okay, now I'm finishing filling my kettle again. So I'm going to show you guys. I'll turn it on, and now I'm going to go down to 166 degrees, which is the temperature for uh, tea that I drink every morning, right? So now I set up the temperature to 166 degrees, and we want to fill up this guy. It's an Argentinian drink. It's called mate. The difference between this cattle and this one is, if you have a specialty tea, it's really hard to know if it reached the right temperature. You can be under the right temperature or over the right temperature, and your drink will never gonna taste exactly the same way with the right temperature. So that's why I recommend this tea kettle, because you're never gonna be off on the temperature. So now you're gonna see we are at 164 degrees. Bam, bingo. And it's telling you here that it's going to keep this warm or warming up for up to 2 hours. So if you are not having the drink that you want, your tea or whatever, and you're going to be on the go, you just remove this, put the water on your thermal. Boom. And if you have to go on a trip or a long drive or whatever, right? You have the water on the go. Or if you want to drink it at home, you just pour the water in your tea. Now I ran out of water, but let's say you put it here and you want to keep warming your water. Or you can pour it from your thermal if you're going to be leaving your house. Straw. And now you have your drink. Salud. Man, it's perfect. I strongly recommend the GoveeLife Kettle.